Knowledge is meaningless unless shared. Your opportunities are finite. Teach me, and I will make sure your legacy lives on. So now give me just a second here. I'm going to turn on my reader again. As to the chat, it can just go hang for the moment. Okay? Because we want to play. Her cold, dry fingertips. And y'all need to tell me if I'm too loud. When I go back and listen to my streams, I'm so soft. So her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you can feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they are no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind.
Welcome to my channel. Nightly.
Now we go through the whole list here.
Welcome to my channel.
See, so I can see the chat there, and so I don't need to see it otherwise. That's cool.
1RL. Welcome to my channel.
Okay, and so now it shows me only with one person in there, which is sad. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I'm still working on trying to find out why it does this. It usually happens with the Ubisoft games, but also sometimes when I'm streaming. But we haven't had this a great deal lately, have we? Or am I just like blocking out traumatic experiences? Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Ikantha has shown you, and you know their sounds and their meaning, as well as how they fit together. The language of Anguith, once more at your command. Oh, it's like a dream.
Something has awakened in you.
Ah.
You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge, then, and do what you will with the Caed Nua. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Okay, you said there were other towers around the Direwood were constructed to move souls. Okay, we already asked her why they'd want to do that, didn't we? Explain how the control words work, please. Please wouldn't hurt anyone, would it? So, harnessing the power of Caed Nua is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings. You can speak them, and the tower will obey. Why can't we pick something else? Okay, what do I do with the tower now that I know these words? I just want to leave.
That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for us.
I don't want to destroy the souls. I want to send them back to the wheel. Okay, so what she's saying, he whispers, we could use the time-honored tactic of negligence to destroy this contraption and prevent further ensnarement of souls. His face contorts into a frown. Still, seems a wretched deed to have to sacrifice those trapped within the device. They deserve a better fate. Okay, because I don't think she has any more answers for me. We're going to have to figure out how to return them to the wheel. To bear off. Glad y'all stuck with me, by the way. I'm sure that's very frustrating for you. I know it's frustrating for me. I was pushing 2 and I kept pushing the number 2. Now, why is my keyboard not working anymore? Oh shit, my stream is frozen. Okay. Ready to serve. Y'all know that feeling. There's the stairs. Still hoping I don't run into anyone else. Proceed to the top. Let's go take care of the machine, and then we will go take care of the bodies, right? So before we muck about here, let's save it. Wish I could do that in real life. Okay, jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you. Blada, blada, blada. Those are my choices. I don't want to overload the device. That will kill the souls. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Adra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Major positive. Which makes up for some of the shit we did earlier. I hope that has returned the souls to the wheel as they should be.
Still, it's silent. It's funny.
Oh, you understand you can't stay like this. You're a dead creature. Undead. Clearly he has to be destroyed, right? The remainder of his journal. Oh, and it goes into the stash. Wouldn't that be too convenient if we were to actually be able to read it otherwise? There we go. Okay. Ikantha insists on pursuing her own research on the tower despite my argument that pooling our knowledge is in both our interests. With her expertise in the Ingwithian language, I'm convinced that she knows more about the tower's workings than she lets on. Why should she? What was her incentive? Up, 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 up. All of you. All y'all. Sagamol. So let's go down to the bottom. Yep, yep, yep. Now we can do this whole area today, right? I think we'll get this whole area done in this stream. Downward Row Messenger, beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadrat House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet you. That we were trying to court her favor for a couple different reasons. As soon as possible. They say she's an ancient spider spinning her nets throughout the city. He gives you a careful look if she wishes to see you. That either bodes very well or very ill. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunwood Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly he continues, she's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away, and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne, too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, you better ask Lady Webb first. What's Dunnard Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hadrat House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but They don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. And where can I find Hatred House? In Brackbury, my lady, southwest corner. Thank you very kindly. I don't regret killing that guy at all. I'm sorry, but he was really unnatural. Sadly, they're all going to have to be destroyed. But that is the way it is. And I agree with the bulk of my party. This will be a kindness. Here we cannot go, so let us go up here and that way. These are all things we get anyhow replenished with every fight, so that's okay. This mausoleum has been sealed tight, as opposed to being sealed loosely, one presumes.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
I think he means he done got that lickety split. Oh, a nice hat. I think you would look smashing in it. It's like the time I was dressing Malcolm Landgrab. It was pretty funny. Guess you had to be there. Holy shit. A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 crucible knights hovered nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. I like that response. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring crucible knights to their death. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. I do not think that word means what you think it means. It's only been... I can't be... The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens and the crucible knights behind her stir. Novia, the word I can't say, attack! Bloody hell, we just got here. Crazy wench. So, you get all head up. You see if you can trip him up. You cast that one. You cast that one. Let's see what we can do here.
Wise fire.
Where is she? She's not going to be able to get there, is she?
Smiley face.
Oh, hi.
44 minutes and 37 seconds.
But again, for everyone who's stuck with me through the crash, I appreciate it very much. Anyone caught in his path. That doesn't really sound very tempting. Why don't you come over here?
La Baru.
Just saying the word terrified makes me scared. So, she's going after that one. Just in case he's going to cast that one. Sort of a shits and grin type of thing. Ooh, she's got magic of her own and it's dangerous. Everyone was paralyzed. Excellent. So, let's have him kill him. You're after her, is that right? He's more useful with the spells, isn't he? Let's be honest about that. Not sure those are doing a lot of damage to her. Conjures an enormous staghorn to attack the target, causing piercing damage and inflicting a penalty to deflection and reflexes. Let's do that instead. Shit. Somebody's healing him. And her. We're gonna have to kill him more quickly. And I think she's the source. I do. Well, at least we got one of them, didn't we? Well, let's see. I'm having a wee bit of difficulty deciding here. Let's see if we can't get that one gone. See if we can't get at least just far away enough from her infestation of maggots that she's not going to kill him outright. Some insane idea I have. So.
Kinda stuck. Over here.
Not a blasted thing I can do about it. Not a wee bit. You. A little hard to win this game when I have to really micromanage like that. Or what am I whining about? I'll just have to sleep, and then we can deal with the druid.
Get a good shot with this.
Not
Seriously? Okay, we won. I didn't think we would. I thought she was going to whoop our asses when I saw they were healing and they were healing and they were healing. No. Okay. Wah. Wah. Wah, I say. Oh, sorry, I can't resist. Okay. Make fun of myself for a while. Wah.
You should see this.
Oh, imagine that. Tell me you can. Really? Seriously, for that? Who trapped that thing? Bunch of frickin' goofballs. Ooty. And I think we need to, whoops, we need to sleep here. It's probably as safe a place as anywhere else in this joint with all these critters. Oh. Okay. So, 3, Hudahedahe, prestigious visitor. Supplicant. Minor reputation. Blah, blah, blah. If ignored. Okay, so let's send an escort then. It's not a problem. 18 hours. Prestigious visitor. Palace messenger. I really would like to finish up this place before I head back to Caed Nua. It's an awfully long trip, isn't it? Well, there's not too much lag in the stream this time, so that's cool. I thought there was somewhere where a family was calling. You know what I think happened when we did that with the machine? We clicked end. I think it sent all the souls back to the wheel, except the ones who were inside. Is that correct? Hold it. Halt, stop. We didn't look at that, did we? We need to take a look at that before we can consider this portion finished. I feel like we missed something. What did we miss? We missed something. I knew most there was a... Oh, we haven't been to the cemetery proper. Maybe we haven't do it. And I mean that sincerely. Or maybe it's just up here. Shall we see? We'll take a peeky poo. Ooh, tea. Broken chairs, upended tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. Wheel. How Swanee. Seda, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Seda. The female Durgle sniffs the air and rolls around hissing, Survivor! Oh, they want to play. How nice. There's more of them than I thought.
Jokers underscore underscore Arkham underscore 7.
Hattie! Welcome. There's an awful lot of lightning going on here, isn't there? There's a little bit of trouble seeing which one is which. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, cast it. There you go. Oh wait, this is an evil party, is it? That's morning. That's the morning stream. What am I thinking about? Woohoo! Evil is as evil does. And in our defense, these are horrible undead critters that need to die. Oh. So now I think we've got a real survivor behind that door that we need to rescue. They have the same name as the tomb we were trying to get into. When light shines from behind the map, there's a ragged hole to the outside as if someone has dug through. Well, we know where the young lady went now, don't we? At least I'm assuming it's a young lady. But who knows? Oh, kitty cat! Meow. Kitty catsa. See what that says? Malta's groundkeeper's letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging, as always, in the kitchen by the oven. Ooh-tee. So she seems to have escaped. We're looking for secrets, by the way. That's why we're still sneaking. In case you don't play this game, that's kind of how that. I think that looks quite promising. And it is.
I'll have it in no time.
Woohoo.
The work of a moment.
We're getting some nice cash here. How much cash do we have now? Whoa. 11,000. Just seeing if we see any secrets. Who's this? Oh. Holy cow! Did they invite their whole clan over here? Seems like the opportunity of a lifetime. Wow, that didn't do very much, did it? How embarrassing. You will get no second chance. we are to trade blows endlessly, are we? She can't fulfill that request, can she? The pathfinding is wretched. It's unbelievably wretched. Fuck me.
You're not getting through me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Fucking believable how bad the pathfinding in this game is. People complain about Baldur's Gate 2. You know, and the pathfinding in that, the pathfinding in here is way worse. Wow. Okay, that's my rant for this evening.
Of course.
Woohoo. Ugh. Ugh. I was hoping for something more substantial. Keep that to yourself, buddy. Oh, look, it's a map and lots of papers. I think he's got one of those, doesn't he? Major endurance. She'll take that. Thank you very much. Lord Valtas' will at last. A last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on a stained piece of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtas's various titles and holdings, ending with the following: should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and my property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtas family tomb at the right hand of Duke Hadrit. Signed, Valerio Valtas, 5th Lord of House Valtas. Not the most impressive lineage, to be honest about it, but okay. Winnehay? Nobody has that? Well, look at that. You do now. Happy birthday. So, watch. There seems to be the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. That's okay, we've already got it. We just happened to stumble on it. I think my middle name is Dumb Luck, or just Dumb, I'm not sure. Something like that. It's alright. Ooh, tea. Ooh, tea. So there's only 3 of you now. Actually. Let's go down here to the mausoleum in question. Have a look. We shall assume or presume that the young lady who escaped is in there. Oh no, that's not where we came from. A little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you holding her breath. I suppose that sounds cruel. Is this what kids do for fun nowadays? It's just okay. It's all right. You're safe. She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now. but the ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Sagani stands stock still, looking at the girl as if at a wounded rabbit. Auroch's shadow. Looks like she's been on her own for weeks. My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. Where's your family? At the house. Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise, fighting and yelling, and her eyes glazed over. And then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You're Seda. I came across some Dargles in the house. The girl's eyes widened. You saw Mother and Father. And Emilio, how did you get away? Those aren't your parents anymore. She picks at a thumbnail, watching you. She nods slowly. Okay. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? I've turned off the machine that makes the hungry people come back. You can leave. Thank you. She gives you a quick hug and runs for the door. As I said, this is not our evil party.
Nice and quiet.
While we're here, we might as well take what we want. It doesn't seem to me that they're going to need it. Of course, if the little girl needs a sponsor, I'm always happy to. Oops. So, I think I have it on set so that they can't actually die. Well, let's find out. Let's find out real quick. Okay, I did. It's like the only advantage. So the game is on a normal difficulty level. It's not on easy. It just looks easy. Hopefully I make it look easy. And that takes care of that section, and I think we will. We need to go back to Caed Nua. Let's do that. Take over our visitor, then we'll save and end the stream for this evening. Tomorrow will come soon enough. Tomorrow morning's stream starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, Central European time. Blech. I mean, it is Eastern European where I live. Eastern Europe where I live, but there's the nice lady who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Major positive, major positive. We just doing all sorts of good things here today. I see the stench hasn't driven you away. Oh, papistish. The tower, it's off. Does that mean the curse of Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in that district again. But at least we can get started on restoring it. Woohoo! How fun for you. Let's go to our keep and then we'll come back. Next stream we'll see Lady Webb. As I was saying, tomorrow morning the stream starts a half an hour later than it has been doing. We're going to try that time slot. I need to find something that's going to work well. What do you say? Oh, better indeed. South curtain wall, west curtain wall, library, barracks. We've already done that. Dungeons. Oh, that'll be interesting. Craft hall, curios hop, artificers. The chapel we already did. We promised the priest we would do that. We did. I thought we'd already done that, but it was probably destroyed in one of the attacks. So let's go see who our prestigious visitors. We come all the way back, and they're going to tell us to go all the way there. $10. That's what this game does to you. You're like, I'm just fucking over there. Hi, we need you to go to Defiance Bay. Pardon the intrusion, milady. Councillor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Okay, I'll meet him when I can. Crazy fellow. Okay. Wunderbar, darling, einfach, fabelhaft. Alrighty, so we're going to save it here. And so we always only have one actual save. And there we go. Then we will pick up again this tomorrow evening. I hope that you will join me. Hopefully my computer will not be naughty. Y'all take care until then. And again, thank you very much for coming and sitting with me while I stream. I appreciate it. I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Back over here. Just